Hello and happy Tuesday, and welcome to Thoughts and Views of Mama Longhorn. Mama Longhorn here. I would like to wish everyone again a happy Tuesday, and I hope that everyone is great during this continuation of the great quarantine of 2020. I would like to get some Longhorn news out of the way and turn it over to more on a personal level. So, without further ado, let me give a shout out to two of my sons, two Texas Exes, who both play for the Baltimore Ravens. Safety Earl Thomas and kicker Justin Tucker. They made it into the 2010 all decade team. So, I'm not surprised. They're both awesome, and I wish them nothing but success. Now I really would like to turn it over to a more personal level, and we can talk about anything we want to. It's my show, after all. Not everything is all about football, especially during these times. So I'd like to set up an episode. Excuse me. I'd like to set up this episode at this time to talk about some things that are on my mind as well as probably on y'all's mind. And I would hope to give y'all some type of an inspiration or some things to think about during these crazy times. So I really want to start off by talking about, or first of all, I really wanted to say thank you for all the well-wishing. Today is a great anniversary for me. It's near and dear to my heart, and I celebrate it every year. It's like a second birthday. I am celebrating 12 years of no smoking, and it symbolizes also of what I overcame since 2008. And not only did I find myself after my divorce, I was able to kick the bad habit of smoking and also find my strength and my confidence back. So thank you again for all y'all's support. And now I turn it over to all my viewers, all my non-viewers, all my fans, all my family, all of my friends. And I thank you for taking the time to please watch this video if you have time to do it. I just want to start off by saying something that I took wrong. And this goes back to not wishing any ill will towards anyone, especially in this time of what we're going through with the coronavirus. There was an article about there's several UT students that took a trip knowing not the best decisions, but knowing they were going on this trip to Cabo San Lucas, and they all came back, and a lot of them are testing positive. And as a parent, I'm not a parent, but as parents of them, I'm a family person myself. I have nieces, nephews. I have a mom, dad, uncles, aunts that are, stepmother, everybody, that are susceptible to this. And I would not wish this on anyone. So there was an article, that was posted, but it had to be reiterated, and I found this in a negative way. It had to be reiterated. These were all UT students. Like if they're labeled, oh yeah, look, only UT students would do this. No. That's not. Let's think about what we say before we do something. And and maybe I'm taking this the wrong way, but people can read the article for themselves, and it specifically said UT students. And this could happen to any college student or any one of us, and I would not wish that on anyone. And we just got to make better choices, that's all. Because there's some adults out here now that are not social distancing, and I can tell you that thank God for Governor Abbott for shutting down all the parks finally. Because that's what needs to happen, because there's a lot of people, adults, young people, whoever, even in the grocery stores, that need to actually take this seriously. So I would just please ask that it could happen even if they were in A&M, Baylor, Texas Tech, St. Ed's, it has nothing to do where they went to school. So we don't need to be labeled or anything like that. I don't wish this on anyone. And I do ask that we keep it passionate and to keep it classy. We are all in this together. And I know some people are tired of hearing that, but we are. Please, let's keep politics out of it. All right? It doesn't help. Blame game doesn't help. We are all in this together. We're fighting for something that we cannot see. We were all fighting for our lives in a sense. And let's think about, instead of focusing on dumb crap, let's focus on the little things that mean the most. Let's think about the great things that when we get out of this and we can go back and enjoy ourselves again. But for now, we're enjoying the little things and be happy about what we have and instead of worrying about what we don't have. But I also do want to thank everyone working on the front lines, the responders, the first responders, the doctors, the nurses, the police, the ambulance, the fire department, the grocery workers, me included. Am I scared to go to work? Absolutely. But am I gonna not go to work? No, I have to. That's my living. But thankfully they have supplied us with gloves, gloves we already have, and masks. But let me tell you something about the gloves. Being in food service for 24 years now, you do know that when you wear gloves and you touch things, you need to change your gloves and stop throwing them away in where they don't belong. All right? Let's not lose our sense of class here, people. Let's not. I just want to, and I also want to make it a passion to say and reiterate that whatever we had going on in our lives before this, any grudges, any resentments towards other people, let's put them aside. There's nothing in my mind, in my heart, and my beliefs, there's nothing that cannot be fixed. Okay, there's been a lot of rifts in my family and of not unnecessary drama. And I'm here to say, and I'm here to be a bigger person and say, if I ever said or did anything to make anyone mad or upset or hate me, I am very truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. Because now's not the time to hold grudges. I reached out to my stepmother. There's been some problems there. I'll give you a good example. I'm not going to go into details, but I reached out to her in a birthday card that I sent because I don't know how, why, or when everything started, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll give you another example. My mom is not perfect, but my mom hasn't been perfect for other family members. And yes, we've had all of our problems in our family. No one's perfect. But that doesn't matter. We need to start appreciating each other more and making more time. And I am guilty of that. And I am sorry I have missed out on some of the best things that have happened. And people have missed out on some of the things that has happened to me, the best things that happened to me, and I'm so sorry that we have missed out a lot. I am so very sorry. So it's important that we reach out to one another, be each other's guidance, be each other's connections, be there for each other. Say happy birthday. Smile at somebody. Encourage people. I encourage people to tell them, I hope you're having a great day. Reach out to them saying, how are you? Be somebody real in someone else's life that you would want them to be real to you. We're not all perfect but we can be better, you know. Always strive to be better. And I believe that this virus and this quarantine and all this self-isolation is going to help us come together better than what we were. Shouldn't take this at all. But remember, this virus doesn't discriminate. It doesn't pick out who it's going to attack. Again, we're all fighting something that we cannot see. It's not after Republicans. It's not after Democrats. It's not after independents. It's not after Green Party. It's every one of us. We're very vulnerable. So the best thing that we can do is stick together and be the best people that we can be now. And don't lose sight of things. Whether you're listening to music, that brings you back to a better time, or you're watching an old ball game that brings you back to an older time. You're watching shows that brings you back to a better time in life. It's just a reminder, guys and gals, that we're gonna get that life back. Don't worry. Do you think that I would love to go to a UT game again, hearing that Texas fight song and, enjoying all the experiences that comes with it? Hell yeah, damn right. Hell yeah, damn right I am. But until then, doing what we're doing now is going to help us get there. I'll tell you that much. I will. And we're going to be better for it. Trust me, we will. I really want to go out and have a beer somewhere. I get stir crazy. I want to go see my friends. I want to go see my family. I want to do, travel. But unfortunately, we're grounded. We're all grounded. In a sense, we're grounded. But I am here to tell you that it is going to get better. I don't know when. It doesn't seem like to some people that we are, you're wondering when, how, or, when and how. It will. Sometimes I have to put my anxiety aside, and let me tell you, anxiety can get the best of all of us. And it got me so much that my anxiety was through the roof that I started having anxiety attacks again. But I learned, just like in the past, how to control them. Everything's going to be fine. Put everything in perspective. One thing that's helped me is don't worry so much on what's going to go on tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day, because it overwhelms me. I try to focus. I saw a video on Facebook, actually, that helped me a lot and put things in better perspective for me as well, and to keep doing what I believe is the right thing, and that's focusing on today, because today, as long as we're breathing and we wake up and start a new day, that day is promised. I mean, we make the best out of everything we have, guys. We surely do. So let's make it count. And that's why, if you live for today and not worry about other things, even though I'm not saying don't take things seriously and don't, it's just the only thing that we can guarantee you is the moment right now. So let's put the big things aside, animosity, resentments, and grudges, and let's be better people. We need to encourage ourselves, encourage each other. I just challenge every one of you to try to do that, and because we're, in the ultimate sense, we are in this together. We are. I just wanted to leave you with some great words of hopefully some inspiration, some wisdom. And I do thank everyone for being patient. And I'm sorry. If I had all the money in the world, I would help people. I would give the money to the people that are out of work right now. I really, really would. But until then, we are doing everything we can to get things back to normal. And yes, folks, things will be back to normal. But until then, I want y'all to be safe, stay healthy, and I want y'all to just relax. And I want you to know that I love each and every one of y'all. Y'all are all in my heart. And take care of each other, guys. I love y'all. And in closing, I encourage y'all just to think positive. And if you want, we could have a discussion. But the main thing is all of us sticking together, like family and friends are supposed to do. And like I said, y'all are all in my heart. And until next time, keep on keeping on, guys. God bless each and every one of y'all. I love you. And as always, hook 'em horns.